Cần Giờ boasts first traffic lights. Part 2, a story by Việt-Anh of the Saigon Times. With plenty of money to squander, Cần Giờ residents now buy expensive cars, which they drive everywhere, even to a broken rice eatery or a coffee shop a short walk from home. Kids of many newly wealthy parents demand their parents buy them loud and flashy scooters, motorbikes, and motorcycles. They then drive so obnoxiously and fast that women on bicycles are forced to ride on sidewalks or pull over and wait until the danger has passed. Roads in Cần Giờ are now crowded and dangerous. Traffic accidents are frequent, with some fatalities. Perhaps this is the reason for the new traffic lights, which did not exist in Cần Giờ before. Nonetheless, while Cần Giờ has heated up over land fever, not all boats have risen with the real estate tide. I know a humble banh mi vendor who watched with a heavy heart as her younger siblings were forced, one by one, to leave for the Mekong Delta to earn a living. I also heard about another younger brother who is now determined to work overseas, even though his family owns a sweet snail farm. His father, addicted to cockfighting, used his share of the money from the grandmother after the land sale to pay off his gambling debts. It is unclear at this point whether the sweet snail farm still belongs to his family or has fallen into the hands of loan sharks. In Saigon, I met a grab bike driver, a Cần Giờ native, who told me that his neighbor lost everything after splitting his land sale proceeds with his children. One spent his entire share on gambling, while the other left his wife for another woman. The gap is widening between new land sale billionaires and those less fortunate who remain as wage earners. The tears of regret of those who unwisely sold their land at lower prices are as salty as sweat drops on salt fields on a scorching hot day. Money, luxury cars, big houses, and even new residents of Cần Giờ who may never set foot there as they just have their names on property deeds are not what it takes to make this township happier, warmer, more developed, and civilized. Despite the fact that Cần Giờ is slated to become a leading seaside urban area, tourist destination, and entertainment site in Vietnam, many still carelessly throw garbage and plastic bags into the sea. The many fishing boats that head for the open sea still sell to seafood traders at dirt cheap prices, even though fishing stocks are running low. My most cherished images, sounds, and stories are just fragments of a slow-motion movie I have treasured for nearly 15 years after falling in love with Cần Giờ. I am filled with a deep sense of loss and miss the more peaceful Cần Giờ, where I could seek refuge and find peace of mind once upon a time. Oh, how I now long for the good old days. End of part 2. End of story. For Reflective English, I'm Stephen Lawrence.